so welcome back. Today we're going to be playing around with a bunch of makeup. I have makeup from the Boxy and Ipsy bags since I was really late to get it done, and I also incorporated some makeup that I picked up in my previous hauls. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have a lot to test out, so we're going to go ahead and get diving right into it. Alright, so before we officially get started, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a little bit of eye cream because I put on these eye lifting masks since I stayed up way too late last night on TikTok. Way too late. So this is the first time I've ever trying this, but this is the Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream by Pharmacy. I am using right now, I'm using their face cleansing balm and I'm using the cherry one. It smells divine, you guys. Today's video is a shit ton of makeup. Kind of sucks because it's what, June 1st, or when I post this it will be June 1st, and I'm like, hey, guess what? Here's a makeup tutorial using all the products I forgot about. So I think what I'm going to do is just do a combination of makeup that I want to try, and I'm going to add some of the Ipsy stuff in there in BoxyCharm. So that's what we're doing today. I do have a few palettes here. I have the Natural Eyes makeup. I have the Natural Eyes by Too Faced, and I have the Studio Makeup palette here also by BoxyCharm, which looks like that. It's just a neutral palette. So I think I kind of want to play around with this palette though today and create like a all matte eye. I'm kind of in the mood for all matte eye today, but we don't know. We don't know. It could get crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Sugar Rush. This is the Sugar Rush Best Bud Peony Lip Butter Balm. I completely forgot I had this. I kept this on the side of the filming area so I could film with it, and I completely forgot about it. I need to take this upstairs. If I'm not like, you know, hyped up, it's because I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I haven't even had a sip of coffee yet. The first thing I picked up is by LA Pro Girl. This is the LA Girl Pro Prep HD Color Correcting Face Primer. And I'm not going to take it all over the face. I'm just going to take it in this area right here. I like that. It was really thin in consistency. I don't feel like I see any much of a difference, but I like how thin that was. It was super thin. But again, I don't feel like I see any difference. Today I'm just going to go ahead and just use the Stay Naked foundation. This is their shade in 50WY. I'm using it because it is my exact match right now. And I'm going to be taking it on the Dab and Glow. This here is by Dollar Lash Club. They just came out with these sponges, and this is the sponge that comes with the little scrubber thing. So before we go in with foundation, let's take a little bit of this. This is the TRESTIQUE Conceal, Cover, and Correct Crayon Stick. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. I'm actually going to take it on my brush first and see if that works better, because it's not really working straight onto my skin. So, yeah, there we go. I'm just taking it on my brush and then just kind of putting it around the areas where I need a little bit more coverage. I mean, it kind of covers. I feel like it takes a lot of effort though. It's really not my favorite formula, but it definitely doesn't feel like I even have concealer on, which is kind of nice. Now that we have that covered, we're going to go ahead and put on some foundation. I feel like sponges take a little bit of time to really tell if you're going to like it or not, because I have another sponge that at first I was like, this is kind of stiff and hard, but it took a little bit of time, and then once like I used it like 3 or 4 times, I felt like I got like the mold of it correctly. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does to you guys. So I went ahead and I finished my brows. They are a little bit of a different color because I'm trying to use up my brow pencils. We got this in our BoxyCharm. It is the GIRLACTIC Skin Glow Moonlight. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to try out this like highlighting portion and try to use it on like my nose or something and use my sponge to blend it out. I'm not very good at, no, that's kind of getting patchy. Shoot. Okay, I'll just use my finger. I'm going to put some right in this area. I just don't like the way that that looks. My problem with these is that they pull up my foundation. You can just see texture. I can't figure this out. Or I'm just terrible at this. So I do want to take this powder today since I did just purchase this. This is the LA Girl Pro Face. This is a mattifying powder. I want to say this wasn't very expensive. And I was at CVS where usually I feel like all drugstores like tend to price things up, but I want to say this was like $5 or $6. Like, again, not very expensive at all. Oh yeah, this is a nice dusting. Perfect. I'm going to be going in with the bronzers. The one I have here is Laguna. My only thing with these is I feel like they tend to get a little warm. I've played around with them now for about 2-3 weeks. So even though I'm applying a little bit, I feel like it'll definitely warm up. So I'm just going to take this really big fluffy brush. This is by Moda Cosmetics. It's like my favorite to use for bronzer right now. So we're going to finish up with a little bit of blush on the skin. I have the Benefit Georgia. This is the Benefit Georgia Peach Blush. And then that is the color. So here is the shade right there. I don't know how well that's going to pop up on my skin. And you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of iridescent blushes, but we'll try it out and see. Yeah, I can see it being very glowy. Can you see it? I don't like that. It looks more like a highlighter than anything else. So I'm just going to go in with my Shop My Stash blush for this month. So the other thing I got in my box is the Wander Beauty. This is the Frame Your Face Precise Brow Gel. Look at how tiny this is. It's like super little. I will say the last time I tried this in my unboxing, I was like super pleased with it. Look at how it picks up your brows really nicely. So today I'm going to play around with this bad boy. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. Let's go ahead and set the inner corners, and we're going to take the shade Heaven. This is the Less is More shade, and I'm going to pop it and start it right here and work my way up. So now let's just dive straight into Sexpert. I'm just going to pop this all over the lid, kind of. All right, it's a little patchy right here, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of Au Naturel and take it along the edges. Oh, that one is dusty. Kind of like a wash of color, right? So I'm going to just take a little bit of Hookup and same brush, and I'm just popping it kind of like all over the lid. It's actually quite pigmented. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm having a little bit of patchiness issues with this palette. It could be me. Look at how pigmented that is. I'm just going to pack that on the lid like this and then blend it out. I'm going to go back in, and actually I'm going to take a little bit of cleavage. I'm going to take a little bit of cleavage, and I'm going to dust that kind of on the inner corners right here. Kind of blend it out because I feel like that's where I'm having some patchiness right now. Kind of just throwing all the shades in there. So I have two liners. I have the Ink Gel Liner by Kat Von D. And then I also have these, this House Laboratories liner, which is, I believe, just in black. No, it's in brown. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Crap. Look, it's spilled everywhere. What the fuck? Damn it. I love these jammies. This better come out. It's like super runny. I feel like this is just an accident waiting to happen. Oh man, I'm going to try this, but I think I'm going to try it with a different brush and just see. So I'm just going to use the cap, and I'm going to take a angled brush and try it out. But I don't know if you guys saw it, but did you guys see that they were already discounted all over the place, like on Sephora and stuff? Oh yeah, you're not even going to see that. We're just going to go in with the Haus Laboratories. Is it House or Haus? Because I feel like that's something she would say, like Haus. But I'm pretty sure it's House. House Laboratories, this is the liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to take it, this is a brown one in Whiskey. This glides on like butter. It goes on warm tone, but I feel like once it dries, it turns cool tone. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. I just got these wings right on the first try. All right, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. I am going to pop on lashes, but I do want to apply some mascara first. We're going to go ahead and dive into this for mascara today. This is the Covergirl Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara. So here is the wand. It's just a really big fluffy wand. I love the original Exhibitionist mascara, so I'm hoping that this will be just as awesome. If you guys haven't tried the Exhibitionist mascara and you love fluffy lashes, you're sitting on it and you need to get it. I got 3 of the liners. These are the LA Girl Neon Shockwave liners. This one says it's a lip liner, this one says it's an eyeliner, and this one says it's an eyeliner. I kind of want to take yellow or teal. I think I want to take teal. So I'm going to keep my lashes bare on the bottom, but I just want to have a pop of liner. Oh, I love how bright that is. So before I apply my lip product, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Halo Setting Powder. I always forget to do this until after I apply my lip products, so I'm going to make sure I do it the right time this time. I'm just going to buff it into my skin. You guys know how much I love this stuff. I have two lip products to choose from. I have the Tarte one, and then I have the Lip Stunner in Uncuffed by Fenty. I think I want to go in with the Fenty one because I really want to see what everybody's talking about, and I want to know if that formula is like bomb. So this is what I'm going to go in with. It's like my natural lip color. Man, the girls on Instagram make this look so easy to apply. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this color. Damn it. I didn't want to like it. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this NARS. This is the NARS Oil Infused Lip Tint in Reef. It came with that bronze collection. I love this combo. I thought I wanted to highlight, but I don't. So I'm going to keep it matte. I'm going to let everything settle in. I'm going to go fix my hair, get dressed, and I will be right back. So it's been a few hours since this makeup's been on, so that way you guys can kind of see how everything's wearing. So far, everything is looking good. I'm noticing that my makeup's already starting to settle into my fine lines, but I think that's because I didn't use anything to pour, like to mattify my skin. But the eyeshadow, everything's still on, lashes are still on, lips are actually on too, which is very impressive. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with some videos to check out here if you guys want to check it out, some of my previous videos. And as far as like everything else, I'll definitely see how everything wears through the day and check the description box, and I'll leave any little memos as far as how everything sat underneath my eyes, my eyeshadow, my makeup, all that good stuff. So if there's any like inconsistencies, I will leave that information in the description box, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.